What's good, everyone? Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, today we're gonna do something a little different. Okay, today we're talking about the 10 things that I wish I knew before I went to college. It's winter break, so I put the first semester down already. So I'm gonna rewind on the things that I wish I knew before I went to college. Those things can help a lot of people, because some people graduating this year or graduating from the fall semester in high school. So I wish this video can help a lot of people. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get to the video. Okay, so this part of the video, it's mostly for people that are still in high school, who are still trying to figure out about applying for college. But if you want the most part, or you already applied and everything, you already accepted, you gotta forward the video a couple minutes later. Okay, so the first point is to apply to as many colleges you can. A lot of people, a high school student, they have this dream school that they always wanted to go to. So they narrow themselves down to that, applying to that school. It's that or nothing. Let me tell you, that is a really big mistake, because you can either get accepted in high school or you cannot. And after that, you are limited to which decisions you have to do. So apply to as many schools that you can. On the second point, give yourself a field you are interested in. A lot of people are talking about major just because they've heard about this major being good for them. They've heard about other friends just saying that this major is good. At the end, it all comes to you. So make sure you know what you want. So do your research about what you want to do in the future and what major is good for it. There's tons of websites on Google that you can find. For example, if you want to be an engineer in a certain field, you go there and do some research about what major will be good for you. The third point I would like to make here, it's applying to as many scholarships as you can. Because scholarship, it's money. A lot of people work for money, work to go to college, work tons of hours just to pay for college. And college asks for a lot of money, a lot. If you want that education, you have to spend a lot of money. So scholarships, it's pretty much like working. It's pretty much like getting a job. And so you can either apply for scholarships or you can work. And with scholarship, all you have to do is just apply. Yes, that can be a lot of work. That can it's asking for a lot of effort in the process. So you have to write essays, you have to write cover letters, you have to write thank you letters. So you can find scholarship through stuff like this. The big advice is you go to your local scholarships. For instance, if you go to your high school counselor, there's a lot of your high school counselor will give you scholarships coming from companies right next to you, companies that are in the same city, or scholarships that are eligible for your school, for the area you live in. Churches that give scholarships, and you can find as many scholarships as you want from that. And because let's say if you go to find scholarships like that, everyone is looking for it. So because of the competition, it will be really hard to find to be able to be chosen. So every price matters. It doesn't matter if it's $70, doesn't matter if it's $100. As long as you get as much, if you accumulate all that money, you will find yourself to be with 70,000, 100,000. With the cumulative of that money. So to not only go for the $100,000, the $70,000 scholarships, there is a lot of competition in it. And also, do not forget to do your FAFSA. In the United States, you have to fill out the FAFSA. The FAFSA, which is the government pretty much giving you money to go to college. So you can be eligible for grants, you can be eligible for loans, depending on the amount of money that your parents make per year. Okay, now this part of the video, it's more about the things you do whenever you got accepted. So once you get accepted, you need to do research about the program you are going to study in college. Meaning you have to find the amount of credit that you need to graduate with the bachelor degree in your major. Know which classes you're required to take, if it's either core curriculum or it's major related. Once you get accepted, it's time to think about registering for classes. In the process of registering for classes, as a first year college student, you are going to start building your GPA. So you're going to find classes that you are more comfortable with. just so you can have an A in that class. So make sure you look for classes that you're certain that the chances to finish with the A are really high. Because let me tell you something, the GPA really matters in college. It's not like high school. High school GPA is once you go to college, it's out. There's nothing, well, you don't need that. And some jobs, if you're planning on going to college for jobs, some jobs ask you for your GPA. But if your GPA really matters to you, you will want to start off with classes that are really easy for you. So if you're more of a history person, go and find history classes to take, because you are going to want to have a 4.0 GPA for your first semester, and that's how you build your GPA. If you have like less than a 4.0 your first semester, it's almost impossible to go to 4.0 in your college career. So go to your school website, the school you got accepted to. There should be a website that tell you about the degree work or your major progress. You will see the classes that you need to graduate, the core curriculums or major related. You check those classes, make sure you take the classes that you're supposed to take. Take easy classes that you feel like you'd be comfortable with, and go for your first semester. Okay, as a point to make while registering for classes, you do not want to take any early classes. For example, like 8 a.m. classes. Those type of classes are really hard to attend. Like I'm telling you honestly, it's really hard. I personally wake up early. I will always wake up early. But let's say you have you finish your classes probably at like 5 the day before, right? You'll probably have like anything else to do, maybe a job or anything else you have to do after classes. I am a person who studies at night. If you're doing the same thing as me, because I sleep late because I study at night, I'm more focused. I get to do more work whenever I study at night. So since I'm sleeping late, it would be hard for me to wake up in the morning, like early. So make sure you do not take any early classes, as 8 a.m. classes. Take classes from 9 a.m. to like 10 a.m. You'll be fine. So you wake up, get some good breakfast in, work out, and you have time to do all those type of stuff you want to do in the morning, so you can attend your classes. Okay, for the fifth point, I believe it's the point. So you have housing and hospitality. So in college is a brand new world. It's really different to where you were at in high school. So you will be living by yourself, so there is no one with you except your roommate. So you're gonna make choices which you will be comfortable with during your college semester or your college year. You're gonna want to choose the type of dorm you want to live in. So as a freshman, all freshmen are required to live on campus. So on campus, there's a different type of dorms. There is a dorm which, from my experience, we had dorms which it's just one room, and then you live with your roommate. You have your side, and your roommate has in his own side. And other than that, you also have rooms like pretty much like suites. It's like it's close to an apartment. It does have a living room and other rooms and bathrooms and all that. So if you feel like sharing a room with someone, go for the dorms, which those are actually the cheapest one to go with. But the suite, which are more expensive, you have more privacy, you have your own room, but you also have roommate, but they have their own room. We are all in like the same suite, the same apartment. You know what I mean? So make sure you do what you feel more comfortable with. Some school will require you to have a meal plan. For me, we have a choice to choose between 3 plans. We have the smallest, and the middle, and the biggest, which is I think it was about, the smaller was about like 500 for the semester, and the one in the middle was about 975 for the semester, and the biggest one, I believe it was about 1,000 and like 300 for the semester. So I will personally tell you, depending on the amount of food that you eat, if you eat like 3 times a day, 2 times a day, you can get the smallest or the middle, but I would advise you to get the biggest one. Because the biggest one, let me tell you, because the meal plan actually runs out pretty fast. I mean, that's from my experience. If you don't eat as much, you can tell I eat a lot, like you can tell that. But you can also just, if you don't eat all of it, you can also just transfer it to the next semester, because all the money you have left there, you will be able to use it for next semester. So I would recommend using the biggest plan. Myself, I had to refill. I had the middle plan, and I had to refill that every like twice a semester. This part, everyone will maybe hate me for this, but big discipline. Because college, like I said, college is a different world. It's different. It's not like high school. Your parents are not behind you to do your assignment. Your professor, your teacher or not, your professors are not going to call your parents when you don't turn in an assignment. And most professors are really strict. So be disciplined. You can make like a schedule for all the things that you have to do, you planning on doing. Make sure you put the priority first always. So make a schedule for studying, a schedule for having fun, a schedule for like extra activities, because it's college. So make sure you get your study in first. The point we're going to talk about is being involved in college. Being involved in college can bring many positives on yourself and your future. You will be able to meet new people, or you'll be able to interact with people with the same interests as you, and you will find opportunities to achieve your goals in life in your future, or even make it better. You can also learn a lot of skills for your future, a lot of skills in what you're doing. In college, there is so many clubs, so many organizations or clubs you can get involved into. It doesn't matter what you're interested in. Even if you're interested in playing video games, you can find a club for playing video games. Like for example, I know my college, which is Texas Tech, they had a competition. My friend was the one playing video games. He was in a competition for Rocket League. He was interested in playing Rocket League, and he was in the Rocket League club with the college, and they had I don't know. I'm pretty sure he won the competition. But yeah, he was able to do a competition, interact with people, play video games with other students that are interested in playing Rocket League and stuff. So be involved in college. Doesn't matter what you do. Just any interest you have, make sure you are involved in college. So you name it, there is always a club for it. Okay, we are at the end of the video. So we have the last one, the last and 10th point, which is college. College is a fun place to be. College is really great. I love college. So my last point is to enjoy your time in college. Remember, you are young. You can only be young once. So enjoy your college, make the most of it, but do not harm your future. That's the only thing. So as long as you have fun, just make the most of it. Do not harm your future. Just don't be dumb. Don't be crazy. Don't do weird stuff that can mess you up in the future, you know? So yeah, that was the end of the video. If I missed anything you want to add, don't forget to comment down below. I'll make another video about this with other ideas that y'all give me. Okay, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. By the way, 65% of y'all watch my video or not subscribe. What are you doing? It takes like 1 second to subscribe. So go and subscribe on my channel. Thank you for watching, and